So I've learned a lot through this isolation. Now I learned not to play these games anymore. These power games to feel important. These actions to make me feel important. This competing against other people to feel important. Because it was never about that. I realized it wasn't ever about that. It was about me pursuing something beyond me. Something that didn't require the world to believe in me for me to do this. And now when I make moves, I do it for me. Because I need it. Just like a therapist that I don't have. I talk to myself on these videos because this is the only person I have to talk to besides God. But I know there's people that actually listen. I know there's people that hear this message and don't just criticize it. You don't know fucking how bad I want to be there for you right now. You don't know how fucking bad I want to be there for you. But my enemies have made it so fucking hard for me to reach. They did this shit. They're the ones to fucking blame. If it weren't for that, I could have a thriving community. I could be talking to y'all right now. But because so many fucking people hate me, I can't even talk to the real ones. But this is the only way I can talk to you. Because they've made it this way, dude. On purpose. And they thought I'd never realize. They thought I'd never realize all the games they was playing on me this whole fucking time. Well, I just thought it was all just chance. But it wasn't, dude. It was the universe playing a cruel fucking joke on me. Because I was the only one that could bear the fucking pain of being the punchline, though. And you know what I fucking decided to do? Instead of turning back on you, I allowed that pain to digest inside of me. I allowed it to make me everything I feared. And now, when I look at myself, all I see is someone who's fucking dead inside, dude. With just a little bit of hope left. Just a little bit of fucking hope. Just a little bit of love left. But just enough to keep surviving. Just enough to stay a good person. It's not like I'm trying to be, though. I really wanted to be like them. But I couldn't be. I couldn't be as fake as them, even if I tried. Because the truth in me wanted to fight so hard to be out there and in the open where everyone could see it. It didn't want to be faded into the background, no. The truth needed to be seen. Even as ugly as the truth can fucking be, it needed to be seen. And I face that truth every day when I have to look at myself in the mirror and see that dead person staring right back. The person they killed, man. The person they crucified, dude. for their fucking amusement. And they wanted me to come back to destroy them. God actually wanted me to fulfill the prophecy and do all this blood sport shit. And when I decided that it wasn't even worth my time, because he already withheld all the blessings so long that I stopped caring about the blessings, I don't even have to do anything now. I don't have to do anything. Not when I've already done plenty, though. Because I decided not to be like them. I decided not to retaliate. I decided to stay that person that I died as. That loving person. That person they crucified, dude. Because even while they crucified me, I loved them, dog, to the fucking death, man. And I still fucking love them. They can't kill the love inside of me, dude. They can't make me stop loving them. Because true love is the only real thing in this world. Not just pain. Not just pain. But just like pain, love can be very painful. Sometimes the most fucking painful thing you'll ever go through. So love ain't weakness. Neither is crime. Because it takes a real man to admit that he deals with things, that he struggles, that he's not just all right, though. They just want you to say that so they don't have to confront the actual problems that are going on in their lives. They want to pretend like all these things ain't happening, but they are, dude. And the second we start admitting that we're struggling and that we have problems that we need to work on, is the second we can fix them. We can't fix a problem that we don't want to admit, that we don't want to be truthful about. And so when I cry, man, it's because I realize I do have problems still, and that there's still more to work on, and there's still more that I need to do, and I'm not even at my full potential. This is not the end, not for me, and it's not for you either. If you're watching this video, it's not the fucking end yet, man. So why are you fucking giving up? Why are you fucking giving up? I didn't give up. I didn't give up when the world fucking gave up on me, dude. So don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up, man. Keep fighting the only battle that really matters. The battle with yourself, though. It's not to prove anything to them. Just to prove to yourself that you're worth it, dude. That you're worth fighting for, though. You gotta believe in yourself for others to believe in you, though. You gotta love yourself for others to love you. But even if they don't love you, you still gotta love yourself. That's what they forget to tell you in therapy. They have these promises and stuff that if you just do this, if you just do X, you'll get Y. But can you still love even after everyone hates you? Can you still love even when you never receive love? That's the true test. And that's what breaks most people. Most people either choose to hate or they choose to love, and most of them choose love or choose hate though. Most of them choose hate though. They don't choose love, they choose hate because it's easier to hate. It's easier to hate than to continue being a loving person. You know why? Because it's actually stronger to love than to hate. That's why it's easier to hate than love. And that's why so many people fall in that trap of hating people. And I fell into that trap so many times. Because I allowed them to control me. I allowed them to make me just like them. And so I admit that was my problem. I'll admit I made a mistake doing that. That I wasn't always the solution. Sometimes I was the problem. Sometimes when I allowed myself to become hateful and to just show that people cruelty instead of love, that was me making the wrong decision. I should have just accepted the hate they gave me and give them back love. Converted that hatred into love. So I will admit I've made mistakes. That I should have handled things better. But now I'm learning from these mistakes. And now I know how to treat people better. And when I get on these videos, it's not me coming on here to flex. It's just me coming on here to talk to you one-on-one as a friend. As a person that loves you though. As a person that's there only because he loves you though. And he doesn't want to see you have to go through the same fucking bullshit, dude. So he warns you about all this shit. But it's up to you to listen to me now. When I give you advice and you don't listen, then it does become your fault. When I give you advice and you just straight up ignore it, then it is your fault. So now it's time for you to take accountability, yo. Because I took an accountability. I've said my mistakes. Now it's time for you to make accountability. Are you going to continue to make the same mistakes? Or are you going to learn from those lessons? Are you going to break those cycles that they put you in? Those hateful cycles that just lead to violence, that just lead to the same patterns throughout human existence, that just leads to wars, conflict. That's all it does. And it just destroys everything, though. But we have the chance to save humanity just by loving unconditionally. That is your choice.